to one of my favourite stories, the history of the early South Atlantic. The pink is the continental, ancient, granitic, crystalline shield, fractured. The royal blue is the intramontane or mountain chains that is a result of squeezing between the crystalline ancient basement. The mountain chains have been here for hundreds of millions of years. Between the new to form Africa and new to form South America, there was a desert, and that desert often had dunes. These dunes were full of rounded, small, wind-blown sand particles. Here you can see them floating across the continental shield into a depression. Near the bottom is a plume coming from the mantle, breaking the crust and spewing out volcanic lava. This plume is very important and will eventually be a large part of the energy that splits Africa from South America. Now we move in to the second painting. Here in the second painting, called Rifts, we have a large area of pale green, irregular shaped sand grains filling up a series of rift valleys and lagoons or lakes. In places, they are being separated laterally by what we call transform faults. Here in the south, the plume has moved from an area now known as the Rio Grande Rise across onto the African side on an area known as the Walvis Ridge. In the south, the new Southern Ocean is opening through a big split called the Mid-Oceanic Ridge, made up of red and orange and yellow lava, pushing apart South America and Africa. Our third painting is called Salt. And here, the rifting has continued to the point where the valley floor between South America and Africa has fallen perhaps as much as 1,000 meters and has been inundated by salty water. The next painting is where we see the marine waters connect between the south of the Great Southern Ocean all the way through the newly forming Atlantic to the North Atlantic Ocean. In the fourth painting, called Splits, the ocean has actually evolved. It is narrow, there isn't much seafloor, but it is forming either side of a hot mid-oceanic ridge made up of yellow, orange and red lava. On the margins of the new ocean floor are the limestone platforms made up of pellets, calcite crystals and fossils. Now to the last chapter, at least for this story. Now we can see the South Atlantic has evolved from south to north. It has developed a split right through the plume all the way to join up with the split in the North Atlantic. There is new seafloor either side of this mid-oceanic ridge of hot lava painted in yellow, orange and red. We can see the ancient carbonate limestone shelves on either side, the evaporites or salt, the green rift basin sediments, and what is left of the ancient wind-blown desert sands. I hope you've enjoyed my story of the opening of the South Atlantic. Thank you for coming.